Okay. Ooh. HDR is not connected. Please connect your TV and PS4. I want to enable HDR. Looks fine, whatever.
How is it so?
Looks good.
Okay.
Cool. Oh, the Twitch app all upgraded and looks all fancy now. Like that. Whoa, that is taxing the PS4 big time.
You can hear it.
Wow, can you hear that?
I can hear the fan on the PS4, that's for sure.
Holy crap, that is
It's
that
not
is
on
a
your computer.
beast. No, that is the PS4. Wow. That is background noise. Stream chat. There we go. Hurrah. Yes. EOW. Cool. Is it really that loud?
Well, I mean, it's not coming in when you're not talking. It just comes in every now and then. I can hear it in the background of your
Oh,
talk.
okay. That's not a big deal. Alright. New game. Give me a story. Give me a balanced experience. Give me a challenge. Give me God of War. Wow, that's an intense difficulty level. It says, this difficulty level cannot be changed mid-game, so a new game must be started if you want to do this. That's pretty brutal. I'm gonna go for the balanced experience. Oh wow, goes right into it. Did you say you played a God of War game before?
Nope.
Never. Not even the PS2 games?
Sorry, I was reading something.
You never even played any of the PS2 games?
No, I didn't really. No, I was more of an RPG guy back at the time. I've seen some people play the games, but I've never actually played the games myself.
Press R1 to swing Leviathans. Okay. Bro. Bro.
Let's see. Alright. Order of Chemist. Nothing crazy happened.
I found some.
Oh, no subtitles? What have I done?
Did you forget to put them on?
I sure did. Dialogue subtitles on.
Get good, JD.
Amateur. Well, I can save like any time. All right, I guess.
Get in the boat, boy.
Get in the boat, boy.
So yeah, I haven't played any of the God of War games. I mean, they looked fun, but I mean, I don't know. I've always been more back then, especially. I was more of an RPG guy than a whatchamacallit, a anything else person.
I hear you.
And I just never really felt great at some games. You know, like I could play the odd platformer, but it was mostly trying to stick to like RPGs and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I also didn't have a PS2 in that really at that time. I didn't get a PS2 until I think the PS3 came out.
Still want me to tie it to the boat?
So I only played games that like RPGs I wanted to play. And I got it specifically to play RPGs.
What kind of RPGs? Like, what were your top ones? Like Final Fantasy X, or did you just not have a PS2?
Oh man. Okay, so my top RPGs on the PS2. I don't even remember the ones I played. I mean, I played Kingdom Hearts. I played Final Fantasy X, 12. Those, I mean, 10 wasn't so bad. 12, I wasn't a fan of.
No, I've never personally had an issue with a Final Fantasy game before.
I also started. Oh, sorry, go on.
Did something change?
Oh, nothing.
The forest feels different.
Yeah, Dark Cloud.
Everything is.
Oh, I love Dark Cloud too.
Try not to dwell.
Yeah, so I played those. I played Disgaea. That's one of the main things I wanted a PS2 for. Is to play
You know,
Disgaea.
did you say you have a Switch or whatnot?
Yeah, I have a Switch.
You know, did you hear they're remaking the first Disgaea for the Switch?
Oh, are they? No,
Yeah.
I did not hear that.
Yeah, it's like an
Why
HD
would-
remake for the Switch.
Why
for
would they do
Disgaea.
that?
I think it's also coming out on PS4.
I don't see the point of that, to be honest. Unless they're really changing everything. Here we go. It was announced yesterday.
Yep. Dude, I'm your news guy.
It's a 15-year-old game that was ported to the PSP, DS, and PC.
Oh, I didn't know it was ported the first one. Huh.
Yeah, it's been all of the first three or two. The first two have been ported to PSP or Vita.
What do you
But
know?
Disgaea 1 has been remade so many times for different consoles.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I'm not surprised, but it's also one of those things like this, like 15 years later, I guess makes sense. And I'm just curious about
That was the last.
what they're, other than like graphical updates, which are nice. Let's see. Only $100 for the special edition, not bad.
Perk.
I feel like it's just a reason to release a special edition.
Yeah, why not? I'm always okay with it.
But
I'm always okay with moves like that, but I usually never get them because I always already have the game, so
yeah.
it has to be super different or I have to be just so helplessly in love
See my mother.
with the gamer
Yeah.
series.
Oh no, I definitely get that. I think the only game I've purchased more than once was Final. Okay, that's a lie. I think one of the games where I've purchased more than once that was,
There, do they
and if they
call
made a
you?
special edition today, I would still buy it. I would buy it, and like no problem. It's Final Fantasy Tactics.
Hmm. Yeah, I actually got that on the No, I have it on the PlayStation and PSP. I do
Yeah,
have
so-
two versions of that.
PlayStation, PSP. I own the mobile version, and I also,
There, do they call you?
and I think there's another way I bought it. There's another way I might have bought it as well. Yeah. Oh, wait, did it release recently on... Oh yeah, and then I bought it digitally on the Vita. There we go.
Top 10 game for you?
Yeah, especially with the it's like I like strategy RPGs a lot also,
Mm-hmm.
right? So your what's that? Not the Dragon Quest. It's not Breath of Fire,
Find your way
which is
home.
also another fun set of games.
Free.
Is it Breath of Fire? No, it's not Breath of Fire. Anyway, but strategy RPGs are a lot of fun, so I played a lot of those back in the day. I played a
lot of Shining Force and Fire Emblem. I would import like fan-made ROM hacks on the Super Nintendo of some of those Fire Emblem games and play them at friends' houses. Like I didn't even have a Super Nintendo. Well, my friends did.
Have you ever heard of a game called Manakemia?
Manakemia? No.
It's essentially an Atelier game, but the main character goes to school for alchemy, and it plays a bit like Persona, in the sense that you go through an entire school year, not with social links and whatnot, but you go through an entire school year and you have to like do projects and go through classes and build weapons and create spells and all that kind of stuff.
Squeeze.
Dude, this is quite the start to Dad of War.
It was hers. Now it is yours.
Very, very epic.
Stort it on.
She knew.
Show me.
Now?
Now.
The older you get, the longer your beard gets.
Well,
What are we hunting?
yeah,
You
you
will
don't
hunt
shave it.
deer.
Which way?
In the direction of deer.
Okay,
What else did I play on the PS2?
this way.
Whoa. Alright, that's something.
Why are we doing this now?
I need to know you can survive the journey.
Then we leave for the mountain?
Depends on you. Hunt.
Okay. It's game time. I can finally play.
Awesome.
Gonna see what's up ahead.
So the game began with
What did you find?
Tracks.
Kratos and his son, I guess, burning the mom?
I guess she passed away from illness.
Ooh. I don't know, but she's definitely dead. And now she's cremated. Now I'm like following deer tracks or something.
More tracks?
Yeah, but they're too round. Could be a wild boar.
Good.
Ooh.
Oh,
You're not hearing an echo or anything on me, are you?
No.
Oh my
This
god.
way, boy.
This way, boy. Alright, I'm gonna start the boy counter. 1.
Deer tracks. They're fresh. This way.
That was a joke I've already been seeing online. Is people like
really?
keeping track of how many times Kratos says boy. Like, come here, boy. Get over here, boy. Watch yourself, boy. That is an antler with blue... Like... That's a deer with blue antlers.
Down, boy.
Oop, that's 2.
You're hunting deer, not chasing it.
Yes, father. He broke our bridge.
Fucking
How are we
deer.
gonna get across?
Step aside.
Oh, L2. Alright. The text is kind of small for me. Cool.
Wow.
Go.
Oh. What happened here?
Dude. Alright, alright, alright.
There it is!
Hold. What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be
This
sorry.
kid's gonna have parental
Better.
just mental damage with the way Kratos is.
Surprising he doesn't have any right now.
Fine.
I think he does. The kid's like looking at him all pissed off and disappointed in himself. Poor boy. Whoa, okay. Automatic, I guess.
My bow!
No! You are not ready!
R1 for light attack, R2 for big one. Okay. Okay. We got some Dark Souls-esque controls going on here.
It's not just hit. Quick time event.
It is not. Well, I haven't gotten any quick time events yet, but the R1 light attack, R2 heavy attack, right stick aim targeting system, L1 block, X of it. Oh wow, it's like the exact same controls. It's not a bad thing. I mean, no problem copying from some of the best, you know?
Yeah, you can say that.
Hell yeah. Give me that XP.
Draugr. They've never come this close to our woods before.
Keep moving.
Bestiary updated. Oh, I don't care about that shit. Oh. Okay. You get around to watching the anime that came out today?
No.
Let's go
But yeah.
this way?
I have not either.
Let's see what anime came out today.
It's Friday, so it's Hinamatsuri, Full Metal Panic, Hisone Tommaso Tan, but we'll have to wait for the fan subs.
Yeah, I don't honestly with that one. I don't mind waiting until
We do
the
what we
Netflix thing
please,
comes out. I watched the
boy.
first episode.
No
It seemed
excuses.
interesting, but nothing like wildly interesting to make me want to keep watching right away. With the amount of stuff I have to watch anyway.
Can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit
So
it from here?
yeah.
We should get closer.
Oh, episode 3 of Mahou Shoujo's site is out.
Oh, that's right.
I still have to watch episode 2.
You're not missing much.
So I hear.
Let's see.
Ooh, My Lovely Tyrant is out also. I'm gonna go watch that. That's like 3 seconds. It's like 3 minutes.
Oh, it's a short?
Yeah, Akun to Kanojo.
So the only issue with the stream I'm seeing is because I have a limited setup with what I can do. If I want to check in on like the live chat or anything, I have to like be on my tablet
Oh, okay,
at the same time.
interesting.
Yeah. I think the game audio is pretty loud, so I'm going to turn that down on the Lost stream. Just a tad. Do that. Cool. Okay. Well, that works. Deal with that. So I can upgrade weapon slots. Defense. I have a skill tree. Okay. Oh boy.
I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times. She never wanted to take me. Why now?
It was her wish. And it was time.
Okay.
Okay, this show's dumb, but I love it.
A show that's really dumb and terrible is 23 Slaves and Me, and for some reason I'm really into it.
Okay, hold on. I haven't seen episode 2 yet.
Did you see my posting about it yesterday?
Yeah, and I went, oh, okay, so it's pretty much still as bad as I thought it was going to be. I've seen episode 1, and okay. Can you tell me why you're... I didn't read everything you wrote because I didn't want spoilers, but why does it interest you, this show?
Because it's so stupid and yet entertaining. It's kind of like this. I'm getting the same entertainment that I get from Mahou Shoujo's site.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I mean, if you like Mahou Shoujo's site, even for how ridiculous and dumb it is, I get it. So my issues with the show is that from everything, the description I read, right?
Okay.
It just sounds like, and I didn't know it at the time, but I realized it was more. It just sounded like it was going to be a fetishization of slavery. Right?
Kinda.
And I don't mean that in the just sexual way. I mean that in every possible, like, you know, it's a taboo and we get to talk about it kind of way. Except for in Japan, it's not really a taboo. So it's
slavery.
Yeah. You know what I mean, right? It doesn't have the connotations that it has in Western media, right? Or in Western context.
Yeah, I suppose. Like, a show like that wouldn't be coming out in the West, for sure.
Yeah, like no one, and they tried and it didn't work, like Kat has said before. But when I looked at the description, I'm like, this is a third-party perspective on slavery, who is going to look at it without any of the context of a Western audience, which makes sense because it's not for a Western audience technically, and they'll just be looking at it as this like game, and I don't think it doesn't seem like it's going to say anything about it in any way that's going to be meaningful. And the first episode essentially proved that to me. Like, hook, line, and sinker. I was just like, oh, lovely. The show is just going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It's not even going to be fun. First of all, they don't give it an English title on High Dive. So
yeah, it's Doreku.
The animation, right? So they don't give it an English title on High Dive, obviously. And I don't know why I don't even know why Sentai Filmworks licensed this, to be honest. It's just like, what were you aiming for? and people are comparing it to King's Game. I feel like King's Game is not bad because it's not trying to say anything. And it never tried to say anything from the beginning, and it had no. And also, I find Doreku very pretentious. Also, even if it's not saying anything, but actually because it's not saying anything. King's Game animation didn't try to say anything about anything. It was just dumb edgelord shit, which was just ridiculously stupid and fun. And I think I'm okay with edgelord shit as long as it's not trying to say anything, right? Like, right. It realizes how dumb and edgelordy it is, and it just accepts that and just goes for it. It's like, we're for edgelords. Let's enjoy it. So, like, that's one of my issues with Inuyashiki. It kind of has an edgelord tendency. Is this BCom? No, it's Rai. Hey, Rai.
Hello there. What's up?
We're talking about edgelord stuff.
Yeah, I'm explaining my reasoning for what I find is okay edgelord versus what I think is dumb edgelord that annoys me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just driving to San Diego, so I'm here for like at least half an hour.
All right, sounds good. Well, strap in. I could go for much longer than that.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'll keep it brief. So yeah, my issues with Inuyashiki come from the fact that it feels like it's trying to say something, and then kind of undercuts a lot of what it's trying to say with just having excessive violence. In a way, it thinks it's accentuating its point, but not more often than not. But sometimes it's just not. It just feels like it's there just because the author likes to draw, fucking murder.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I get it. Same author scans, yada yada yada. So my issues with Doreku, right, or as I like to tell people, 23 Slaves in Me, or sorry, Slave District, 23 Slaves in Me. Don't forget the subtitle. Is one, it starts with in the cold open, it's implied rape, right?
Right.
For no reason, right? and then it uses.
Well, it's not rape; it's slave rape.
That's even worse.
Therefore,
even
it's
worse.
non-consent. Consent?
It's still non-consent when it's consent under duress. And then the show, and this is just the first episode, continues with a main character, one of the main characters pretending to be gay to get out of a relationship with a girl because he thought it would be a fun story for her, at least, to let her down easy. And then the other main character just kissing a girl just to make a point.
Damn right.
And then then them having a conversation about how one of the main characters wants her as protection for when he goes out and tries to be, as BCom would put it, the Ash Ketchum of slavery. He wants to get as many slaves as possible. It's just so he can. Not so he can show that the system is done, but just so he can. And then we follow other characters who one gets raped and then comes back later on and becomes not the aggressor, but she becomes the reverse rapist.
Well, no, she just becomes a master of a slave, and makes him her personal plaything.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like a lot of it is just also. And I think I was reading the anime feminist article, and one of the things that they said that actually I think makes what it feels like. It feels, and it reminds me a lot of one of my friends I have. It's just like someone who took a first-year philosophy class and thinks they're so smart.
Oh, absolutely, because because the end of episode 1's like, who's the real victim here?
It's like the one who got raped, fucker.
Who's the real monster? It's still the rapist. Like, don't even try.
Yeah, I'm just like, this show is so dumb.
That's why. Like yesterday, damn it! You need to see the episode.
No, I was gonna watch it today at work if it was slow after I got some editing done. I'm downloading it now to put it on my iPad.
Oh god.
So I can watch it on my iPad. I honestly, that's the only way I'm gonna watch the show because I don't believe in supporting it on High Dive anymore.
Whoa! Oh god, that's a big troll. You don't feel like supporting it on High Dive?
No, I don't believe in supporting this garbage. I mean, fuck. Like, I want shitty edgelord shit like King's Game. Like, because that's funny to me.
I'm
right?
going to die.
Mahou Shoujo's site starts off in such a disgusting way. I'm just giving episode 2 a chance, but it's just so disgustingly excessive. And it's not saying anything, but it's also just, it's not
Yep, I'm dead.
violence. It's just deplorable, right? You know?
Right. No.
It doesn't even feel edgelordy. It just feels like fucking disgusting. Like,
It feels like no. It feels like I'm in a Toronto bar with a freshman that's taking philosophy.
What, Mahou Shoujo's site? Or
No.
Doreiku. Oh no, that is definitely basically like being in a Toronto bar with a first-year philosophy student.
Like it's like, oh my god, are you serious? Is this seriously trying to have a commentary right now over this thing? Like, so yesterday in episode 2, I was in my other chat, and we're just like trying to break it down to what we think they want us to think about. So like, what do you get when a man fucks over a woman and takes advantage of her feelings? Oh, revenge, right? Oh, but wait, who's the real victim here?
Yeah, that's honestly what it felt like, right? It's like,
Oh my god, I suck at this game.
that's fine.
I need to concentrate, not stop talking about slave shows.
And honestly, one of the things that like bothered, like, I stopped reading the comments after a certain point, right? Because everyone's like, "Ooh, it seems so interesting," and I'm just like, "No, it's not so interesting." And the ANN, what was it, reviews were giving it 2s and 2.5s, and I'm just like, the show's not even passable. How? Why?
So, like, someone I know, there's this one girl in another Discord that I'm in, that all she loves is garbage, like, just straight up garbage. So anytime I see that she likes something, I know that it's bad.
Like, someone gave it a fucking 3.
Out of 5.
Yeah.
What? How? Why?
I mean, okay, so what saddens me is that not one of the 5 people on ANN who reviewed it, and I say saddened, that's like a relative term. I'm not actually sad, I'm just kind of disappointed. Is that no one gave it a 1. Everyone's like, basically everyone, I would put it, everyone's interested by this slave mechanic, but not disgusted, and they're disgusted by what happens in the episode, but not enough that, like, the show, this is so, I was telling some people, this show is not. I'm gonna watch the entire show, and this is gonna be one of the first shows I think I actually hate watch.
Welcome to my world.
Like, I usually don't do that. I usually watch a show because I think it's so dumb and I find it entertaining. But like, I actually feel legitimately mad every time I kind of watch this show because I'm just kind of like, and the most it can ever get on my anime list for me after that first episode is a 6. And that's because it actually pulled out some weird commentary that actually surprised me. And like that was really insightful and poignant, and went, by the way, these first 10 episodes were all just to show you that this shit is bad, and here we go, like this is what we actually think, that, you know, blah blah blah. And it has like this interesting dissertation on like the fetishization of slavery. Right?
Sure could try.
That
I
would
am
be, like,
I am really bad at God of War, man.
that's fine.
Like,
Welcome to the world of...
this game is actually difficult. Or at least I suck at it. Which would make it actually difficult.
Or it could just be the agent fucking it.
Fucking...
Let's just loop that back around.
How? What?
Everything okay over there?
You gotta start yelling out boy all the time.
Yeah, well, my boy isn't helping. He has shitty arrows. And he couldn't kill a deer.
Boy.
How come my boy doesn't... What? Ah, I've died 5 times just from the first troll.
Oh, wow.
Get good, man.
Oh, I know, I do. I need to. I haven't figured out how the, like... I haven't figured out how the, like, dodge mechanic and whatnot works. Troll hits like a son of a bitch. Like, am I...
Andrew, I'm so excited that they chose Yosuba for Literature Club.
That would not surprise me. It's pretty good from what I hear.
It is one of my favorite mangas of all time.
It's a gag manga, isn't it?
The what?
A gag manga?
Yeah, sort of. Like, there are some gags, but it's just like, it's just a fun, lighthearted manga. Like, there's some slice of life in there. It's pure. It's so pure.
That's good.
I love it because every time I read it, it makes me laugh and it makes me smile.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, you should tell people that so that people can join. More people can join the book club.
Jesus.
Because Mandy was like, they're like, I need something lighthearted. And it's like, there's this and this, and it's like, there's also Yosuba. That's legal. And I was like, that is. It's like, it's amazing.
Well, I dodged that at the wrong time. Oh boy, out of here.
So,
Recharge your arrows, boy. God damn it.
so right. Do you have any suggestions for getting more people to participate in the book club?
I think it's just gonna be a situation of you gotta figure out like people's time. You know what I mean?
True.
Because like Wednesday evening is kind of random.
True, but weekends are so packed already to begin with, right?
They can be, but there's a good chance you'll get more people to show up just because they'll be on the weekend.
Oh, he's stunned. He's stunned. Stun grab.
Even if you're just like, yo, Friday. You know what I mean?
Well, I think we tried Fridays. It sort of didn't work.
Boy,
Think I'm afraid of you! You're nothing to me!
boy, look at me. Look at me, boy. Boy, look at me.
They can also just be like a general, like, actually what would be like really good is,
You are not ready.
like, if there's not like a straight up after party after the podcast, then it could just be like, look, we're doing book club after the
I found the
podcast.
deer.
Join it.
I proved myself.
You know what I mean?
How am I not ready?
We are going home.
True, that is something that could work.
I haven't been sick in a long
Because
time.
then you can just set it up before, like, on the podcast,
You
as well as like, hey,
not.
like just before we go, this is the book for this thing. Also, just before then the week that you set it up 1 week, and then the next week you remind people, and then the third week, it's like 2 weeks of reading, right?
Again.
That's the time frame. And then on that second week, that it should be done. So like, hey, the third week you're just like, all right, people, like we're having the book club like now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, that was one of the things I suggested is like I said. So my current suggestion is that they should actually put it in the announcement chat with the book they're reading,
Mm-hmm.
right? Because more people are likely to read the announcement chat. So hey, everyone, book club announcement chat.
It would be a lot better.
So like, and you just put the book that you're reading there. So one, you can direct people to the announcement chat, which isn't cluttered, right?
Right.
And usually it doesn't. In like 2 weeks, not much changes in the announcement chat, right?
Just pretty much every week, it's just like, hey, podcast stuff.
Basically, so you put the book club in there, put it in both places, but like at here or at here or at here, so that it highlights it in the manga club chat, and then at everyone in announcements like everything else, so that everyone can be aware of it, right? Because some people don't actually just go into those chats. Some people just kind of go in and like scroll past just to like remove the notifications or mute it, right? And you might be reading a manga that they have something they want to really say about it. And then I say the week before, make an announcement in Manga Club saying, hey, just a reminder, we're reading this in a week, guys. And then you put one like the day before just so that last minute people can get their last minute way out of it. And then, the one right, and then one the day of, like a few hours before, just so you can like remind people who didn't get the first few messages. It's like you have 4 notifications in 2 weeks. It's not excessive, I think.
I think another good way is,
Quiet.
in my opinion, is to start doing manga series that have been announced to be getting an anime.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is the idea.
Because then you just because a lot of the time, like that's like half of the manga that I read because it's coming out and I've been meaning to read this manga. I guess I'll just read it now. And then that gives you an option to not only read it, but then like for like Mandy, who's a part of the podcast now, she can also be like, well, like seeing what like I now have the knowledge of these differences between the manga and the anime. And any of the other hosts who want to go ahead and join in, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What is that thing? Axe isn't working?
Yeah. I think that's the idea, though, for some of them. If they notice that, but there's also it's picking something that, so far, they've really only picked good stuff. I haven't seen them pick a bad manga yet.
I haven't read all of them, so I can't say for sure.
I know like some have been divisive, but I know like usually the discussion behind them have been pretty good. Even for the ones from what I've heard at least. I know some don't appeal to they don't all appeal to everyone. But yeah, there were some that I read just because it was book club and it turned out to be a more interesting read than I was surprised by, right? Like my lesbian experiences, or my whatever that one's called, my first lesbian experience.
Wasn't that the one that won like the Crunchyroll Best Manga Award or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually really good. It's actually a really good It's like it has very little to do with like lesbianism in some way. It's more about someone dealing with stages of depression
It's
and
much more like, it's the experience, because it's just her story. You're kind of reading like a snippet of like someone's life.
Yeah. And their anxieties and whatnot, which is told in an interesting way. And then the other one, I Hear the Sunspots, was a nice little story that turned into a BL at the end. But what's interesting about that one is that it was written as a story between two friends. Apparently it was written like as a story between two friends, but because the author was publishing it in like a BL magazine, the guy's like, if you want people to read this, you should add in that angle. Because it's funny, I'm reading it and I'm like, isn't this supposed to be like a boys love manga? And
We are almost home.
I wasn't getting that vibe until like right towards the end, kind of like towards like so. But even then, it's just like, this just seems like it's a really good story between friends. I feel like people were just throwing that in there, and then I go, oh, never mind. But it's actually a really fun, good story. I liked it a lot. And the fan translations for that one are a bit weird. I would recommend the official material just because it's a little bit more respectful.
Yeah.
I beat the troll, by the way.
About time.
Yeah, I died 5 times. I like shut up and concentrated, and then I beat it. Go figure, right? This game's incredible, by the way.
One sec.
There was a cutscene where Kratos said boy 6 times. You're not ready, boy. Boy, you're not ready. Boy, what did I say? Boy, listen to me.
That's all you need in your life.
What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm back at the...
I should be editing or watching anime, and here I am talking with you fucks.
Oh, I love you too. Inside, boy. There it is.
Alright, I should probably start transferring anime before I forget and leave it to the last minute and then get late for work. Have you seen Tadakun yet, JD?
No, and I don't plan on watching it either.
Oh, is it too happy for you?
It's just not my style, man.
You don't like the romance shows? You didn't like Gekko Shoujo Nozaki-kun?
I didn't watch Gekko Shoujo Nozaki-kun.
Oh, okay. So you really do like edgelord shit. It's okay. I forgive you.
I like romance shows, just not a lot of anime romance shows.
Well, you're missing out on some fun ones.
I think Japan's romance is dumb and frustrating, and it's, it's written to be.
Otaku Nikoi, by the way.
What's that called?
Yeah, I know.
What's that? What's the English title?
Wotakoi. It's oh my god, what is the English title? It's an Amazon Prime show.
I liked After the Rain.
That was okay.
I like that show.
Otaku Nikoi wa Muskashi. After the Rain is a weird show because it starts off trying to think it's a romance, which is problematic, and then actually evolves into a character study on people who have lost things, but not like a person, but just hobbies or passions, who have lost their passions. And that was when the story actually became interesting to me.
Anger can be.
And I stopped.
I liked both for what they were.
Use it.
Both had.
Clearly cannot.
Well, it's because they never really deal with the romance angle. Kinda.
That was less important in the time for what they were doing. It's almost like it was serving as a distraction from losing their passions.
Yeah, but that never really was clear. In a way, like the show never made that like clear, because they never related their falling for that person
Too slow.
in relation to.
Hold on, my cat is going nuts with a water bowl.
Again.
And Rai, you should watch. You should watch Tadakun, Never Falls in Love. So yeah, the show's called Wotakoi. Love is Hard for Otaku. It's actually an adult. It features adults, and the first episode, the animation isn't the best. It's okay. Oh yeah, he's not actually listening. But you should definitely watch Tadakun Never Falls in Love, Rai.
Oh.
It's a lot of fun, and it's an original, which is.
He lost his water bowl privilege. I gotta treat him like a small child.
Well, I mean, cats are funny.
Like for months, like that was his spot. He loved drinking water from that spot, and now he's just like, "What the fuck is this? I'm gonna fucking tip it over."
Oh, he's just being a petulant teenager.
Yeah, it's like he's aged on me and becoming a little bitch. What is this, water? I've seen that before.
I only drink the good stuff. How dare you put this swill in front of me? I can delete that.
Your anger. You can get lost in it. The path ahead is difficult.
Ooh.
And you, Atreus, are clear.
Alright, I saw Persona 5. Oh yeah, I should finish this episode.
What was that?
Quiet.
Come on out! There's no use hiding anymore. I know who you are.
What's going on? Do you know him?
More importantly, I know what you are.
Boy, beneath the floor. Now.
But you told me never to go down there. Who is that?
I do not know.
What's he talking about?
I do not know. Get in.
Just tell me what I want to know. No need
Ooh.
for this to get bloody.
Like, I loved... Okay, so back to the romance part. I loved Maizune Kaku.
I haven't seen that.
But shows like, I liked his and her circumstances up to a point. And that's not the show's, like, story's fault. It was just the quality of the show and how it was being adapted, and
You already know the answer to that.
Whatever it is.
Gynax and the director, like, splitting halfway, and...
You should move on.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than this.
Yeah. So yeah, check out Otaku ni Koi, or Love is Hard for an Otaku. It's a fun little show.
Probably not for me.
Want this fight?
Why do you say that? It involves adults.
Pretty sure I do.
Do you not like adults?
Leave. My
Wait, Wataku no Koi is the one from this season, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, both are. Tadakun Never Falls in Love is also from this season.
To kill me if it
Um,
were to happen.
So yeah, also other things that bother me about Doreikyu. Why is it like fuck? Everyone's gonna watch it because it's edgelord shit, and then not watch shit like fucking Lupin the Third, which is fucking great. Like, so I'm looking.
Well, I
I'm looking
posed the question on Twitter. I'm like, is Sword Art Online and is this new Sword Art Online and Tokyo Ghoul really what modern anime fans want? Because then I don't understand.
So what? Lupin the Third. Oh my god.
Yeah, no one's watching that show, but
8,000 people.
yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
no one's watching it. Why is this dude super strong?
Slave District, the animation. 22,000 people.
Yeah,
Have that on their list.
it's got more than double.
Yeah, it's almost got triple the amount of people. And I go, but why? Like, I mean, it should be off-putting that the first line in the description is, what if you could enslave anyone you ever wanted? That should be off-putting to a Western audience.
What are you talking about? I want to see some edgelord shit. But then, like, I think I'm more entertained by that garbage than anything Tokyo Ghoul is putting out.
Well, I haven't
Like,
watched
Kaneki
it.
has amnesia for some stupid reason. Like, I don't know.
Uh-oh, right drop. Let's see.
So slow.
Ow. Oh, okay. This game wants you to use the shield a lot. Ah, ha, ha. There we go. Fuck.
Transfer these.
Definitely gotta dodge some shit.
Also, I found the first episode of Full Metal Panic kind of boring.
Really? Why's that?
Yeah.
What didn't it do? What didn't it do for you?
Honestly, it just, well, didn't really do much.
I thought it was much
It
much
set
like
up something. But I felt for a first episode. Usually, I usually find the first episodes of Full Metal Panic a little bit more engaging or interesting or action oriented, which makes it a lot more fun. Also, like the whole fact that there's gonna be like no more school shit, which just kind of annoys me.
ow, ow, oh boy, oh boy.
Otherwise, it seems like they've set up for an interesting season.
Tell me what I want.
But I didn't think the first episode didn't like grab me. Was there even a robot fight in that episode?
Why are there two beds in
But I know people are excited because it's been 13 years or something since the last one, so. And it does look decent, I'll give it that.
Oh, German suplexed me. You know he's a bad guy.
Struck a nerve, did I?
How's there not enough space? God damn it. Alright. Let's make tiramisu.
Who are you hiding? Slow and old. You should never have come to Midgard. So,
What?
care to try again?
You
Oh my god, Police Academy is 8 gigs? Fine, I'll get it off my iPad. There's some space.
You won't talk? Fine. Maybe whoever it is you've got stashed in that house will.
There we go.
Dude. This game.
Who is it? Who are you afraid of?
That.
Fine. Let's find out.
Alright.
For me.
Where is he? Where'd he go? There he is. Jesus. God damn it.
I don't have time for this. You're a vicious one, aren't you?
Ow. Well, thank God it's set up to not just kick the shit out of me like the troll fight was, because this would be a really ridiculous boss fight. Oh, got him in the Boston Crab and then threw him. Dude, Kratos is sick awesome. Kinda limping. Alright, I'll just, guess I'll just limp home. This general direction, I guess. You have a PS4?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I do.
Do you plan on getting this God of War? Maybe? Perhaps?
No. I've just never, like I said, I've never been that interested in the series.
This one is not like the others. I can already immediately tell you that.
I mean, I wouldn't say better thing to do, it's just, I figured I'll use the time to, because I just finished playing Ni no Kuni, I'll just play something else. I know people are going to be playing it, so I'll let people play that. Also, I just don't feel like spending $80 on a game, like right now.
Yeah, games are expensive in Canada.
I can't feel any of this.
I mean, they're expensive everywhere, but yeah. But, I don't know, it's...
I don't know, being $20 cheaper in America definitely helps me out.
Oh yeah. That is true. Just a little bit, though.
You've seen it with your own eyes. You can't
Let's
hurt
get
me.
down to
Nothing.
business.
This fight is pointless. Your struggle is pointless. It didn't have to be this way. Pathetic.
Oh, did I not transfer that? Okay.
You can't
no,
win.
don't replace.
I feel nothing, but you feel everything. Yet you keep trying. I'm not my brother, and if you'd given me what I wanted,
I don't think I'm actually
it
gonna
wouldn't
watch
have
that at some
ended
point.
this way. But no. Let's finish this.
Fuck.
You can't beat me.
Where'd he go? Dude can teleport. Oh, there he is. Fuck. Oh, that doesn't work.
I feel nothing.
Alright, yeah, honestly, I'm waiting just for a few of the Switch games to release. I'm mostly, basically the next game that's on my list is Octopath Traveler.
Oh yeah, it comes out in July.
Yeah, that's basically the next game I'm looking forward to. Otherwise, everything else is like, oh, if I hear, and I think I'm playing A Way Out with DCOM after he's done with God of War.
Yeah, I played about half of that game. It was okay.
So,
I will end you.
so yeah, I'll probably play that, but honestly, not much is really like, you know, coming at me. And plus, I got the. I've already started playing the games. I'm already playing the games that I got my PS4 for. You know, Kuni and Monster Hunter. I probably should go back to playing that for a little bit.
Yeah, I pretty much got what I wanted out of Monster Hunter.
Did you? Interesting.
Yeah, I played 70 hours of it, beat the main story, beat every single monster once by myself. That was a goal I had.
It must have taken forever.
70 hours. That's how long it took.
Boo.
I'd hope that you, of everyone I faced, would finally make me feel something, but you can't.
Snapped his neck. Fuck.
Was he? He knew me. Did he know me?
Oh, that's cute.
How did they find me after all this time?
Oh, hello,
Yeah.
kitty.
All right. Well, I'm gonna head off.
Alrighty, man.
Have fun with the game. I'm pretty sure you're gonna crush it once you figure everything out.
Dude, it's, like, intense. This is... Okay, so... When Uncharted 2 came out, when I was in college, that's the kind of, like, investment I'm already in. Like, it's just that immediate.
What do I do?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Our son is not ready.
That's pretty good. That means the game is doing its job.
Mountain.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's like the next step in that kind of gaming, I feel, already.
This is the other show.
And neither am I. I do not know how to do this without you.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, but I'm off. It was good talking to you, though. Have fun, man.
Later, man.
Boy,
There was so much. I thought. You're all right.
I am all right. Come. Gather your things. We are leaving.
Thought I wasn't ready.
You are not. We have no choice now. Prove me wrong.
Yes, sir. The mountain. It's gonna be a long trip.
Well then.
Yes, but an important one.
Whoa. How did this happen?